Hello, my name is Brendan Brown and I'm pleased to introduce myself as the Chief Executive for an interim period here at Leeds Teaching Hospitals NHS Trust. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that the past year has brought significant challenge for our patients, for all of our services and for our colleagues. My role is to listen, to respond to the concerns that have been raised with us and to lead the organisation forward. I join the Trust with fresh eyes and ideas at this pivotal time, and I really look forward to leading our teams into the next chapter, one where we focus on listening to and engaging with our patients and our colleagues. In my short time in the Trust, I've seen inspiring examples of real innovation and dedication. It's important that the many achievements over the past year should also be recognised. But what I want to do is start with by recognising our significant maternity and neonatal challenges. I'm going to begin by speaking directly to the families affected by poor maternity and neonatal care in our services, in our hospitals. The stories that you've shared in the media are heartbreaking, and I want to thank those families for their courage in sharing their story, as I appreciate it cannot have been easy. Whilst I've only just joined the Trust, I am now responsible for ensuring that we learn, improve and rebuild trust. I am deeply sorry for the experience some of you have faced. And I want you to know that improving quality and experience for our families and communities is my ultimate goal. This isn't a platitude and it's not something I'm saying lightly. As a Trust, we need to act on the concerns of the regulatory bodies that have been involved in our services, including the Care Quality Commission and NHS England's Maternity Safety Support Programme. And we welcome the announcement that we are one of the 14 trusts taking part in the government's maternity and neonatal investigation being led by Baroness Amos. The most urgent actions from these reports have already started to be addressed, which includes a focus on strengthening and increasing our maternity staffing levels and fixing key parts of our estate. Over the next few months, we have more than 60 additional midwives joining us, including some extremely enthusiastic student midwives who I'm pleased to say are eager to make their mark in the profession. Our Director of Midwifery, Rakaya Mia, is going to detail more about the perinatal improvement plan that we have in place, together with first-hand accounts from a midwife and neonatal nurse in our video titled Improving Maternity Care Together. Please do take a moment to watch this if you can. What I can say is that it's our commitment to ensure every family feels safe, supported, listened to and respected throughout their maternity journey, and we will work hard to make sure this happens. I am aware this hasn't always happened before. The challenges in maternity and neonatal care have rightly demanded our focus this year, and I know we have significant work to do to rebuild the trust of our communities. I also want to draw attention to other aspects of the services that we offer to the people of Leeds and West Yorkshire. Whilst our reference numbers, behind every number is a patient and their family and their loved ones. And I'm pleased to say we've delivered more than 1.2 million outpatient appointments across our 7 hospitals and supported around 100,000 inpatient admissions over the past year. More than 1,300 live research trials are ongoing, which is an incredible accomplishment, which means that patients are getting greater access to innovative and potentially life-changing treatments. These are numbers to be proud of, and I'd like to take a moment to highlight some of our achievements during the year. Patient quality and safety is one of our main priorities, and during the year, I can say that we have lowered waiting list numbers by 10,000, creating more opportunities for people to get seen far sooner and far quicker. We've opened a new centre for laboratory medicine at St James's, creating a central diagnostic centre for the region that improves the speed and accuracy of patient tests. Our aim is to be the greenest NHS Trust, and during the year we've made great progress with what we've described as our green plan. This included making it easy to return and recycle medicines and inhalers, which alone has saved over 16 tonnes of CO2. We've strengthened our partnership with Leeds City Council waste management sites so that more of the mobility aids we give to patients can be retrieved and then can be fixed and returned to good working order. Not only is this greener, but it saves money and means patients have better access to equipment. Partnerships alongside prevention are key to supporting our patients through their healthcare journey, and we've developed many important partnerships from frontline healthcare to inspiring innovation. Embedding the Home First programme has been one of these innovations, working with our community healthcare provider colleagues to provide more support to people in their own home, which is often the place that is best for their care. 1,200 hospital admissions weren't needed and people needed to stay for less time in hospital, with a reduction in and reducing length of stay by 17%. We opened a £12 million elective care hub at Wharfdale Hospital in partnership with Harrogate and District NHS Foundation Trust. This creates more capacity for elective surgery away from the pressures of our two main sites. This is just a snapshot of some of the work taking place in our hospitals, and none of it would be possible without our 20,000 colleagues. Their resilience, compassion and commitment to our patients is essential to everything that we do. And whilst I've yet to meet many of them face to face, I want to thank all of them for their continued support and dedication to striving to provide the best possible care for our patients, particularly through what has been an unstable time recently. I believe our people must be and are our greatest asset, and we as a trust must support them to carry out their work to the best of their ability. Leeds, in my opinion, is a vibrant and diverse city, and our workforce reflect those that we care for. Our multiple staff networks, including our BME staff network and the LGBTQ staff network, to name just two, all have a vital role to play in representing our diverse workforce. I'm looking forward to seeing the work around equality, diversity and inclusion develop over the next year. I believe Leeds Teaching Hospitals is at a turning point, which I hope you will feel able to support as we move forward in serving our communities. As I draw to a close, I want to say that with challenge comes opportunity, and I truly believe that by working with our colleagues, our partners, our patients and their families, we can build a brighter, healthier future for the communities that we serve. Thank you.